What's going on today, YouTube? It's your boy Lonely Lone, and I'm back with another video. Today, it's the first video for a new series. I know I'm coming out with a lot of new series, but I'm locked in right now. And this one is story times. I got a lot of story times. I got a lot to talk about, and it's best to do it on this channel when I'm segueing from reacting. And today, this one is gonna be special because I'm actually moving. Yes, clap it up. Lil Lone put claps. By the way, Lil Lone, when you was editing last week and I told you to do something, you ain't do it. So you need to tighten up. When I tell you to edit something, you do it. Anyway, sorry people. But this one is near and dear to my heart because I'm officially moving out of a place that I grew up my whole life, and this is gonna be the last time that I'm officially gonna be staying here for a long term, forever. I'm not gonna say forever ever. I don't know the future, things happen, but I'm pretty sure this is raps. So I like to reflect on some stories, man, do some story times. Let's get into it, man. Let's go. All right. So, I'm from Prince George's County. If anybody doesn't know, that's in the DMV area. I'm from, the northern part, which is Hyattsville. I call it the Three Amigos. I call it the three. Delphi, Chillum, Langley Park. Delphi, Chillum, Langley Park. I call it the three. Make it easy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else really say it. I made it up. All right? I'm going to say it right now. And I'm gonna be real, man. The story I have today is basically gonna be a little bit of some hood shit. So there's always been this bullet hole in the window, and I never knew where this bullet hole was, how it got there, when did it happen? Cause I don't remember it happening at all. But it's always been here since I was born. And I was trying to figure out, well, maybe it was this and maybe it was that. And I finally asked my dad, I was like, hey, Dad, you know what's going on with the bullet hole? Why is this like the pinnacle of the house? When we come, everybody don't know about it, but everybody know about it at the same time. But nobody talks about it. So you're like, hey, you know about that bullet hole? Oh, yeah, that happened back before you was born, huh? Long story short, something happened up the street. Bullet hole traveled through the window, hit the closet door, and hit the side right here. I'm actually in the room where it happened. And I'm gonna show y'all right now, basically what it looked like. As y'all can see right here, is the bullet hole when it hit the sheet, and then right here is actually where the bullet hole happened. And then it's dark now. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Alright, and that is the bullet hole itself. So it traveled through here, hit the curtain, then boom, hit that. And for years, man, like nobody really knew about it. Like we grew up in this house. I spent my summers here. I basically lived here because I'm from Maryland, but my cousins would come visit us from Atlanta. They would sleep in here, and we knew about the bullet hole in the door, but we didn't really know what it was until later on. So we knew something happened, but we didn't know it was like a big gunshot in the window. So, long story short, I'm dating my girl, and we go outside and put the trash away one night, and I'm looking up, and I see a big bullet hole, and I'm like, when did this happen? So years go by, and I think I asked about it, but nobody really knew. And then finally, recently, before I moved out, I finally heard from my dad that something happened up the street, dispute, and the bullet traveled down. And he said it happened in the 90s. Mind you, I'm born in 96. So this bullet hole is basically a part of our family. I'm talking about everybody got their own presumptions of where it came from, but we don't know how it got here. That's the biggest thing. Like, at this point, I'm like, why don't y'all just get the window changed? Like, is this like a staple for the neighborhood? Cause you know how some neighborhoods are, bro. We so used to being neglected that when it comes to traumatic stuff that happens to us, and it's like visible trauma, like bullet holes or broken down steps, messed up streets, we just kind of let it go, cause like the city don't care, so we just stop caring or we stop fighting. So I thought it was one of them things, but honestly, I think, and if y'all knew my grandfather, he was really particular, very like organized, clean. So this was like one of them things. I'm like, damn, why he just let it go? But coming from my folks, I don't think he really knew about it either, or he forgot about it. I mean, I'm like, but dang, you ain't hear the bullet clash, but they might not been home. I don't know. Still don't know to this day if they was here in the house when it happened or whatever, right? But this whole time period, I'm thinking this is a recent thing that happened when I was an adolescent. This happened before I was born. This bullet hole been here for 2 generations. This basically our long lost cousin at this point. The bullet probably still on the wall. And me and my cousins were sleeping next to this joint our whole life. Didn't know nothing about it. But the one thing I do remember from this was my grandfather always said, get away from the window, get away from the window. So I will always be afraid to be near the window. One, because I seen the bullet hole. You know what I'm saying? I seen bullet hole growing up. Never really knew what a bullet hole was, to be honest. Like, we don't talk about that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Until you get to like a teenager. So honestly, I forgot about it when I rediscovered it. When I was with my girl. So he would always say, get away from that window. Don't stand near that window too long. You know what I'm saying? Don't peek out the window. You know what I'm saying? And that like subconsciously stayed with me my entire life. Like even like right now, like I'm sitting directly in front of the bullet hole, and sometimes I get not crazy anxiety, but a little bit like, damn, I'm too close to this window, so I'll shift over. Like I used to work here at home. You know what I'm saying? And was like, dang, I need to like shift over. So I be moving my seat sometimes. I'm really subconscious around windows because I always had this visualization that a bullet is gonna travel and hit me in the head. I'm sorry. I hope that's not too graphic for y'all, but real life, like I really grew up thinking, dang, if I stand next to this window, I'm probably gonna get hit in the head. Cause you always hear about stuff in DC too. Like DC's like literally 2 minutes down the road from me. You always hear about um kids in the district, you know what I'm saying, getting just hanging around the window and getting shot through a window. I think like Booster the Shooter, who was this rapper in DC in the Northeast, back in the day, he talked about how he was 7 years old and he was standing just playing in the window and got shot. So it's a thing like in any hood, I guess, to not be near no window, and that always stuck with me because I always have anxiety being near a window. I think it's subconsciously because of that. But my point is like being in certain environments, I guess you become immune to it, where you don't even think it's affecting you, but it's affecting you. It's like the underlining murmuring of anxiety or fight or flight that keeps you on point, but you don't think is affecting you and keeping you on point. It's like this weird sensation, but thankful for therapy, I'm starting to be more conscious, be more aware of my surroundings, my environment, what is affecting me, what is in line sight that's making me feel certain ways. And I think this is one of the journeys. Um, that's it for one of my stories, man. I'm gonna miss this place. I'm always gonna visit because my folks still live here. But it is bittersweet because I'm going to a better environment, safer environment, place that I like, feel comfortable in and safe and inspired and motivated. But also, this place is near and dear to my heart because my grandfather was my best friend, and I will not be in this area for probably ever. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the bittersweets because it's still nostalgia. It's still one of those memories where you spent your whole life indulging in and being used to, and now it's just a shift. One of the pieces has shifted, and you don't know where to put it, to the side or to get rid of it because the piece is no longer needed. But anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. One of my first story times about a bullet hole that was a part of a long lost cousin in our family, man. Stay tuned. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Turn on that bell notification. It's your boy Lonely Lone. Be true to yourself. Love yourself. Peace, and I'm out.